rush 4. Lamar trying to make magic.
Hello, hello. I don't know. Doug, see if you can get sound. That would have been disappointing.
You know what? Hey, if you didn't hear it, we've been having a good talk, so we're gonna continue it it's been happening.
Yes.
No, here's why I now think it won't happen here, because there's no shot that it's going to happen on Travis's terms and not hers, meaning like his turf. It would have to happen in like Philadelphia or like at one of her concerts or whatever.
You would think, that would be like,
you're not the star of this star relationship.
Alex, I got bad news for you, sir.
What?
It does look like the earlier part of the show had no sound until you changed something there. So your audio is on now, but I went back to the earlier part of the live video and there was no audio.
Classic. Chiefs,
Chiefs got us.
Let's wrap up this show and get to the.
Dude, we should just start trashing the Chiefs like we've been doing it the whole time. They missed all the praise.
We hyped them up. You know what? I think this is the universe saying that, like,
that was the refs. The refs got involved.
Oh, what a shame. All right, let's get to the picks of this week. So we literally finished an entire conversation on the Chiefs.
Dude, I wish.
And the Taylor Swift argument was solid.
Kelsey.
Yeah, you were. I really liked your talk about LeBron being a scumbag too.
That was there.
That was there, and it was completely in context too with what he was getting at. I actually liked it.
Unfortunately, here we are.
What would have been great is if we never caught it, and then they watch us like chug this in silence, and one of us just starts choking.
All right, let's get to our picks of the week, because, like we said, there's some really great picks this week. I'm excited for the 4:00 games more over anything else.
Dude, that Thursday night game
was
poopers.
So
poopy.
Bad. So bad. I'm gonna
all field goals.
All field goals. Well, even more so, the defense was trash, and this was an all defensive game. So like that. Anyway, let's get into today's games. Cowboys, Panthers. Do not be shocked when this is a fun game. This is going to be high scoring. It's going to be a fun game. Cowboys should win. Panthers, I think, will.
Panthers. I'm riding the Panthers. I love that the Cowboys got demoted now to regular time football against the Panthers. Actually, screw the NFL for that. Like, give them the Panthers. Browns, Chiefs, Browns, and no Kelsey engagement.
Yeah, my bet is no Kelsey engagement, because I think you had the greatest point, which is if it's going to be done for, the Illuminati stage, it has to be done on her.
They're not doing it here. They had a wonderful engagement. Then they went to the Rock Hall of Fame.
What's wrong with that?
That'd be an article. You know that would be the
oh
the
my
article.
Gosh.
But she wants to be a part of that.
That's why
Hall
they
of Fame.
would do it, dude.
Okay, we cannot keep going.
Right next to the Rock Hall of Fame. Ew. For those that don't know, our stadium is literally right next to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, if you're in certain parts of the stadium, you can see it from inside. And it's a great building. Don't get me wrong, but like
Dude, they would go right there to the photo op. Oh man, I don't like this. Mrs. Lucas excited.
Oh, she's so excited. She wants to see Taylor.
My sister's got the tickets.
Doug, is your mom a Swiftie?
No, not at all. She just really wants to see Taylor Swift. I don't know why.
Hey,
I've never heard
everybody
her listen.
wanted to see Michael Jackson.
I get that. I 100% get that.
And Taylor just really badly wants a baby she could throw a rag over its head and dangle over a balcony.
Okay.
Or is that just some people?
My threats. Jesus.
Michael Jackson did that.
I know he did that.
He did it. It was his baby.
I'm pretty sure
And then he was like, you know what? I'm naming this one
Apple.
Blanket.
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 I have Apple, Blanky, and Sneezy and Dopey.
I like Disney movies. All right. Dolphins, Texans. Great game. Dolphins, get your act together. I think I want to go with the Dolphins. Texans should win.
I saw Texans. I saw a stat. They have since week 5, they have 21 or 22 takeaways. Most in the NFL. It's man, good for you. We're like the opposite.
Yeah, right.
Literally the opposite.
I think the next game, 2 stinkers, going to make a good game.
Stinky boys.
Jets should
honestly,
dominate.
Jets, Aaron, beat the Jags. Honestly,
yeah, seriously.
like beat the Jags because like I don't make me feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
want to feel bad for you. Beat the Jags.
Yeah, I've already got that side eye. All right, Commanders, Saints. Ooh, whopper.
I've already got this.
What?
Just you looking at Aaron.
I
That's what I envisioned. Me. I am almost feeling bad for you. You. Pathetic.
ain't a chill guy anymore. All right, Commanders, Saints. Commanders, keep
Commanders.
the momentum going. You got to beat the state. The Saints.
the Stanks. You gotta beat the Stankies.
All right, 4:00 games are going to be where it starts getting hot and fun.
Except this one.
Well, we still got 2 more 1:00 games. Shit. Ravens, if you lose,
This is a good bounce back game.
hey, guess what? Lamar, if you lose this one, your mom is really going to chew you out. Like, if you thought last week was bad, she will be pissed.
She'll be like, you lost to a guy named DeVito? DeVito?
You're a Jackson.
Dude, just see Tommy think you're a Jax. just see like 4 touchdowns, Tommy DeVito.
The spice on the beer. All right. Bengals and Titans. Joe Burrow, make something happen.
Dude, Joe Burrow's gonna throw for 450 yards and lose fucking 35 to 42.
Yeah. Could you imagine if they lose to the Titans? I mean, it's possible.
I see him scoring 30 points, and I could still conceivably think of them losing.
Yeah. Their defense has holes in it, man. Patriots, Cardinals. Ugh. Cardinals, if you
I'm
lose,
gonna go with Cardinals. Yeah,
like,
honestly.
you gotta win. Colts, Broncos. Broncos have just been losing them there at the end. I think they're gonna win.
Denver.
I'm going with Denver. This one I think is going to be the highlight game of the week.
Best game for sure.
Oh,
Bills, Lions.
I
I want to go with the Bills. I want to go with the Bills. Lions, come on now. You're the better team, but Bills.
I'm gonna go with the Bills too. I'm gonna give you that. I think they're gonna have a hard time with Josh today.
Lions all the way
think
for
they're-
me. Love them.
I can't argue it. It's Detroit. But I don't know. I think Buffalo's gonna ride high after that win over the Chiefs.
I agree. Bucks, Chargers.
This is an LA win.
Really?
This is a trap game for Tampa. This is like their last,
Yeah.
real
they're
tough
away.
game. But Chargers are good. They got a solid defense.
I
They
think
got
the
a really
Broncos are
solid
going to
team.
make them earn it, or the Broncos. I think the Buccaneers are going to make them earn it.
Oh,
but
it's not an easy game, but Harbaugh's doing really well. Man.
He
He's winning
really
a lot of
is.
these
You're
close
right.
games, and Tampa's defense is just really suspect. It really is.
Steelers, Eagles. Steelers have shown they are a force, but look at the Eagles, man. I mean, only 2 losses, and truthfully,
I think
they
it's
should have
gonna
had
be
a couple
Pittsburgh.
more, but they're scrappy and they find a way to win.
I'm going with Pittsburgh. Funny enough,
Yeah,
I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
I think the ball's in their court.
I think Philly's the better team, but I think Pittsburgh just defensively is going to scheme really well against them.
Yes. Packers, Seahawks, ending the night.
This is a good game.
Yeah,
This is
great
a really
game.
good game. Like funny, I want to think
great
about it,
game.
Like you got 8-5 and 9-4. Like I'm gonna go with Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Green Bay. But if I had to give a suggestion, I think this is a good parlay game.
There are-
You're gonna have
yeah,
high
yes.
high yards, high passing, high receiving. I don't know necessarily high scoring. So that's what makes it interesting. I think I'd make a parlay with like a bunch of the.
You got a lot of good games today.
Yes.
You have a lot of really good games today. I'm looking at 3 good games just there.
Well, dude, for the games that we've had here that have just been stinkers,
You have 3. Oh, you have 6
right there at
teams.
the end of the day.
You have 8 teams right there, all with winning records playing each other.
Gonna
Yeah.
be a great 4.
This is a
8 o'clock
great
slot.
day of NFL football. This may be the best day of the NFL year so far.
And looking at Monday, we got a double Monday game.
We got pretty much a double stinky. I got Vikings and Falcons. Like this should be a no-brainer for both.
Ugh, yeah, what a gross.
And Kirk Cousins will finally have a bounce back game because he has been horrendous.
Well, it's come that time of the day.
Wait, hey, do the picks first. We got to
Oh,
talk
I know.
about the picks.
Oh, I know. We're not hitting it just yet. First, well, we're gonna have to do it here. This is when it gets depressing. We do our parlay picks of the week each week for you guys. We really, we kind of wanted Doug's head on a pike because he did win. He's the only one not hitting the ice this week, but he bet against our own team. He bet that Jameis would throw an interception. So, yeah, our good old friend Doug's the only one that hit last week. Will and I lost. I was shocked Cook didn't get nearly as many yards as I would have thought. But, you know, the Bills,
like 40.
they've got their skill well spread out. But the one that really got me was I went for passing yards and missed it by a yard. A yard. So now I'm here making my stomach sick right before I start my Sunday because this dude couldn't get one more yard. It's all fixed.
It's game of inches.
Game of inches.
Do you want to do our upcoming picks before we
Oh,
suffer?
no.
Okay.
We got to pay our dues. Wilbur and I both lost. Doug gets to laugh at our expense.
Standing up for this.
Hey, it was me a couple weeks ago, so.
Yes.
Will's doing a pretty good job.
Holy shit. This was cold, Doug.
Well,
You got us
yeah,
cold ones.
I just bought it, of course. We ran out because we've been missing.
Miserable.
Oh, I'm awful at those. Just take it. Compose yourself.
See, here's the problem. You have Colby Covington fight at like 2 a.m. Does
that extra fight.
your compromised state justify Taco Bell you shouldn't have? Sure.
Was it good?
So then you start your day off with a gut wreck.
Or was it good?
After the Tums. Then you're telling me I got to throw this shit in there? And then I sit there and I'm like, I don't get why I feel the way I feel. All right. Let's get to this week's picks because you're running out of time. You got to jump in and join the gang because, you know, whoa.
Sorry.
You know, the reason we punish ourselves the way we do is because we owe it to you. Doug loved that. He caught none of it.
I tried to not.
It was so
And
quick.
I was like,
That was like you sang a symphony.
no, I literally was like, "You're good, and then it hit the bottom and popped up like a trampoline. I was like, and it's leaving.
And it's leaving.
I can respect it because every time I chug one of those, it's like the same thing, man.
I felt good, and then honestly, that instant you mentioned the word Tums, I was like, that sounds good.
So I think the most upsetting thing about our parlay picks this week is
My tummy.
Doug's doubling down on what keeps winning for him. I really think, you know, I not only do I want him to lose for the sake of the Browns, but like, man, this guy needs to be humbled making picks like this. Jameis Winston, 1 interception. See, that's how you do it. Clean, smooth, and sexy. All right. The Buffalo Bills. I went with Josh Allen passing over 250 yards. That seems simple. And Wilbur, Amon-Ra. I feel like I'm watching the Mummy movie every time he
Right?
starts,
Such
like,
a sick, such an awesome name.
Amon-Ra, St. Brown. It's like, whoa, how'd you get to Egypt?
He has like 5 names.
I know.
St. Brown.
Well, one of them's like you're praying over the Book of the Dead. I'm Amon-Ra, St. Brown. I hail from East 14th on Cleveland.
What I like,
Right.
what I like about our picks is like when we're watching that game, we're both rooting for both offenses.
Yes.
You know?
Well, that's kind of the way I'll kind of bet football. I'm betting for points. Like I want movement. I'm not really betting on the defensive side of things. So if it's a game where the under is probably more likely, it's probably a game I'm not involving myself in. Because I'm looking for points. I want movement. I want like that. I want to be able to cheer on both sides. Like just keep the ball moving, keep it going. And that's also why I don't really mess with the score. Because one of the like fixes with football is you could have
and the spread.
Joe Burrow. How many times did you say that today? Where Joe Burrow will have, I got 4. You got Jameis.
Last week was a rough week.
He loses and gets like 400, 500 yards.
Mhm.
So it's like you could benefit from the high yardage, and even though the team still loses or is not actually getting it in the end zone.
Famously in the Super Bowl, most passing yards in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady lost that game.
Holy.
You know, like if you really think about it, it's like if you throw for that many yards, it's probably a greater chance you lose than win.
You're probably right.
You know,
You're so right.
as weird as that stat may sound.
So We got a fun week of football ahead of us.
We got a great day of football.
Oh my God!
Honestly.
Yes, yeah. I mean, today.
The 4 o'clock
Well, yeah,
slate.
I guess just today because
Let's go
Monday
watch.
not going to be too great.
No, but like today, like after the 1, I can't think of a single good 1 o'clock game. And then like once 4 o'clock hits, it's like cinema.
Hey,
Oh,
we
yeah.
play at 1 o'clock, Will.
There it is.
And
See?
Taylor Swift
Oh,
will be engaged by 4.
So enjoy the Sunday. Thank you guys for joining us. We go live every Sunday at noon. So I hope we brought you a little fun and enjoyment as you tinker for your fantasy league.
Can I just throw one more thing at you?
Oh yeah.
If she is here, do you think they took her to the Muni lot?
There is no world. Yeah, like
Know what I mean?
remember that game? Was it last year or the beginning of the season when Myles Garrett and Donovan Mitchell go to the Muni lot and they're like bowling kegs with people?
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor can't do that.
I'm just saying. Like,
Could you imagine if she did? Like, just think for a second. The whole world would polarize at that point. They wouldn't even be able to get her out.
that's like Travis. Oh, when you go to Cleveland, what's one thing you got to do? Christmas Hill. The Muni lot?
The Muni
Like,
lot.
if you're in town for the game this weekend, go to the Muni lot. That's what it's known for.
Okay. I would suggest that to a regular person.
I get that. But
Taylor Swift?
No. But I was saying in the context of that, like he was talking to his producer. Right.
Well, yeah, that's true. His producer should go there.
That's what I mean. Like, not Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is just like a funny, like, what if? There is no realm the Queen is going to the Muni lot.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Peasants. Dude, she sees
She see one too many beer guts and like masks on and be like,
not
I'm good.
not even the beer gut. I want her to walk up on 12 overflowing porta potties
Oh yeah.
that have been cooking since last week.
Oh yeah.
And there is just a half hour's worth of people just zombieing in line. Where do I go pee?
Talking about parlays.
Well, the trick is you either buddy up with one of the guys with a trailer or you get in line.
or you get in line, or find a field.
If you crack the door, you could go in between your car door. It's the fanciest for the Queen.
Like, she'd be like, these people,
These heathens.
How do they
These
live with
animals.
How do they live with themselves?
Come on down to the biggest tailgate in the
I just
world.
had to add that before he closed out because all of a sudden it hit my brain. And I was like, what if they did take her there just for a half hour?
I want her.
Dude, they bring Secret Service in to take her there.
I'm picturing her go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, I love Doug. Like, hey, where would you send people to go? Doug goes, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Doug, have you been?
Plenty of times.
Yes.
What? You've gone more than once?
Yeah, I have too.
Yeah.
I've gone like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I go because they'll have like different
Exhibits.
exhibits, right?
Sure,
Like,
sure.
I went
And
like
again,
Pink Floyd.
It's a
Yep.
thing for I went
for
the
the
one time I
Tom
went was the
Petty
Pink
when he
Floyd
died.
one.
Yeah.
And now again, I totally get it. It's a great date thing, but let's be real. That is such a stinker.
Oh, you go there once, yeah.
Go
you're
to
good.
our art museum. You'll
Right.
be so much
The
more
new
engaged.
renovated Natural History Museum that was on the
Yeah.
news.
There's Doug.
No, there were, like it is overrated. I like music history, so it's enjoyable to me. But like again, it comes back. I would never be like, oh, go to Cleveland, go to the Rock Hall. That would never leave my mouth
Never.
as a Clevelander. That
Could
would
you
never
imagine?
leave
That's
my
what
mouth.
I mean. Like, I love the comedic banter we had about her date doing the proposal. She could go right next door for the photo op. Could you imagine her though actually seeing it? She'd be so like,
Oh,
this
she's
is-
100% been there before.
this is it.
She's 100% been there
You
before.
think?
Yeah, when she was like younger, I guarantee you, when she was like a young artist, she probably had to come to Cleveland. She's toured here, like she's come to Cleveland before.
I
Like,
guess you're right.
you know, like if you're a famous musician and you come to tour Cleveland, you spend at least the afternoon of the day of the performance or like the day before when you get here. They go there. Like that is not like she's 100% been there. She probably was like, yeah, it's fine. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
right.
like
That's what I mean.
no, it's like, but yeah, as Clevelanders, like we're never like go to the Rock Hall. Now, if like a tourist is like, hey, the Rock Hall, what's it like? I'd be like, yeah, it's cool. Like you could go and after 2-3 hours, you've seen it all. You
Yes.
never got to go again. That's fine.
That's where I'm at.
But it's like if you come to my city and want to go there, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, don't go there.
Right.
Be like, yeah, no, it's fun. I just would never
It's a
be
thing.
like, this is a great part of this city. You should definitely go do it.
Right. Because bring it back to the conversation that I guess nobody heard, which is
Yeah.
there's more hidden gems than one like
Oh yes.
pillar place that you need to check out. You're better off just going and spending the day experiencing the
Mhm.
different corners of the city because it's such a safe and affordable place versus just,
Dude, I would recommend West Side Market before the Rock Hall of Fame.
but I love you for that comment.
But it's cool. It's like this is such a neat, and then you have all the bars and stuff around. Like there's so much like right there. It's like that feels so authentically Cleveland. Like the Rock Hall is like, yeah, I get why it's here. It's a nice museum. It is a cool museum, but like West Side Market is so Cleveland. Like that is so
Yes.
Cleveland. Everywhere in and around it, like you're like, oh, this is people of the city sell their foods here at this little market. Like it's super cool.
Honestly, she probably would appreciate the West Side Market. Like Taylor Swift would
100%,
appreciate
dude.
the West Side Market so much more
100%,
than the
because
Rock
that's
and
so
Roll.
Cleveland. Like this is like these are Cleveland people doing their thing here, and it's like you get by honestly
very
fresh, great
ethnic.
fruit.
Like that's
Yes.
it too. Is like I think why you have such like cold-hearted people in Cleveland. It's like we are the immigrants. This is the place of the immigrants. You want to
Yes.
see it? Go to Cleveland. You go to that market. You're like, these are the cultured Americans
Mhm.
that are the lifeblood of what it is. Like, yeah, we
top of
call
that-
all of this room. We'll call racist. All of them are immigrants that just scrap and make it day by day.
And it's like they're trying to make Travis be the Cleveland guy. It's like, dude, his suggestion was one specific beer. That's what this city is. And I get why he said it. It's like because he knows it's his time of year and he probably misses them. But it'd be like, I would never think like, oh, a tourist, a guy who's never been here. What's so great about Cleveland? Oh, the Christmas beer. Be like, no.
I honestly, I would probably like.
I'd be like, go
I
to a
go,
bar and get
yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Like go to this area.
or
and then-
or even said to them, even go to Great Lakes. He's like, you could go to Great Lakes itself and get one. But like they were saying, you could go to literally any bar and get one. So
Right.
that's why I would probably do the same. If it was Christmas time and like you're telling somebody going out like what they should look for or get, I'd be like, yeah, dude, you got to get a Christmas ale.
I'd say Swenson's before the Christmas ale.
I agree.
You know?
Again, Jimmy Buffett, he comes here to get cheeseburgers.
That's what I mean. It's
I
like
would
there's-
tell them to get Swenson.
Again, there's just so much other like little things, and I get it. Like it's like the Christmas beer, but it's like, Travis, dude, you're from here. I would have like if someone asked me that, and I was this famous athlete, knowing I come from this town, I'd have been like, dude, you got to go here, try this out as well. Go to the Winking Lizard for a game, get like the best barbecue sauce around. Like it's so like intimately specific, but you go to any Clevelander and bring it up, they're always like, yep, 100%.
Yep.
You know, so I don't know. Hearing that irked me.
Yes.
You want to be him, whatever. Continue.
Hey, no, it is what it is. Well, I'm hoping the proposal isn't here.
I hope it's not here and
It's
we
gonna
win.
be in her territory.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Don't and again, I don't want to be that guy, but I do want to be. I'm gonna be that guy. This ain't your territory either, Travis. I don't care what you guys say. I feel like I'm being bamboozled. You're not Cleveland. I just something about it just feels so phony, and I think it's less Travis and it's more his dunce head brother. Like I can't stand his ass. You know what? Here's what I'll tell you. There's when the Bills, I think they didn't win the Super Bowl recently, did they? I can't
Bills
remember.
haven't won the Super Bowl. The Eagles won it a couple years
No,
ago.
no. So when they were at the Super Bowl very recently, there was this like
the Eagles.
lineman that now is a talk personality on like all the sports shows. You could tell the second that Super Bowl was over, they've picked him and now they're promoting him. And I'm sorry, same exact thing happened. Nobody even knew Travis had a brother.
Yeah.
Let alone what his name was and what team he was on. But then you got this lovey-dovey. The two of them are playing against each other, and mom's in the middle with two legendary heroes. Like, oh, how hard it. Anyway, when I think the more telling piece, like, look at even Joe Thomas. Talk about a personality that Cleveland loves, but the machine doesn't.
Right.
Right? And he's perfect. He's perfect for you. Like, and I think he would happily do with it whatever you want him to do. So nothing yells Illuminati more than a lineman that never existed and then magically just becomes the whole system's personality. Like, oh, we've loved him all along. He's such a teddy bear. The brother, and then he's punching fans. Poof, poof, poof. I'm a good guy. I'm just from Cleveland. Sorry, I don't know what was gotten into me. I'm just a chill guy. Doug missed it. He's in his phone.
I'm tired of seeing the Kelsey brothers. I really am. You want to know what? The Kelsey brothers are to Cleveland what Kid Cudi is to Cleveland. And it's
Yeah.
like,
You were,
love
but
or
you
hate
aren't.
MGK. That dude is so diehard Cleveland. It's almost like, please stop being so diehard Cleveland sometimes. But like, I give it to him. Like that dude, Kid Cudi, I almost forget he's from here.
You know what? There's a trend. You were Cleveland. Man on the Moon 2, Super Cleveland. Oh my God, starting to get into movies and stuff. Cool guy, Cleveland. Painted nails, wear dresses. What? You're not Cleveland no more.
I
Like
think
that's
MGK paints his nails too.
yeah.
But I
and
think
yet,
that's a gimmick.
no dresses.
But I think
And
that's
it's more of a
for
punk
gimmick.
thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying the turning point was like he was that clean, like he would wear polos under sweaters and
And he
then
dressed
like
like Kanye.
bingo.
Yeah.
And then when I think the turning point was when his whole image changed. Everything about the music changed. Like no matter how badly you want to continue to be a Kid Cudi fan, there is no new album that's like, I mean, dresses or not, I just can't resist this. I'm resisting it actually with no problem.
I'm not resisting it. It sounds bad, man.
Because
Because of the implication.
the implication. All right. We've held you too long. Football's about to pop off, and we got some great games ahead of us. Enjoy your Sunday. Good luck getting into this is playoff season, folks. And I hope you're dominating your friends, and good luck on your parlays, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.